Hey everyone, Jeff from the Microsoft team here. Just got done making Winston's dump truck even bigger in our new hit game, Overwatch 2. Now I know what you're thinking, why is there an Overwatch 2 now? One day my co-workers and I were discussing why telling someone to choke on your Lijiang tower is a good comeback in rank when this guy's cat decided to jump on his keyboard and delete Overwatch forever. And because of this tragic loss, we've had to force our players to play Junkenstein's Revenge 5 years in a row with zero changes whatsoever. And we tried so hard to get these files back and unfortunately we couldn't. So now we're making a new game. Do you think they're gonna believe that?
Please hit record. Fingers crossed.
We lost Scott.
It's off to a good start.
Hello, it's me, Frogger. Where is my Lucio buff?
Overall, I think we've done incredibly well as a team.
Remember when you showed you guys this big robot in this cinematic? Well, this is what he looks like now. One of our favorite things to do in the morning is to log on to Twitter and watch a shirtless man rant about our support hero, Brigitte. This guy complains so much about the hero and it's so entertaining. So instead of nerfing her to the ground, we're going to be buffing Reinhardt, where he now has 2 fire strikes instead of 1, and is now able to Tokyo drift from the streets of Toronto all the way to New York City. It's absolutely crazy.
The changes to Reinhardt that we're trying, and they might not
They might not what?
We're also experimenting with the idea we call role passives, which are passive abilities that a hero can have based on what role they are. For example, currently in our internal builds, the tank heroes all have knockback reduction against them.
Okay, so now tanks have knockback reduction, and as you can see in this clip right here, this Lucio player decides to try and boop this Orisa twice, and this Orisa doesn't even move an inch. And, you know, during this as well, for some reason the Lucio beats when the only person here in this team fight is Winston. I don't understand, this was an absolute waste of a beat. You know, I'd like to speak to the person that recorded this Lucio gameplay. I'd be totally down to coach you. If I coached Salty Fish in the past and succeeded with that, I can coach you too. Anything's possible. But seriously, like, Lucio's probably going to be one of the worst characters in Overwatch 2 when you look at it.
Damage dealing heroes have a movement speed bonus, which is great for flanking around the map. And healing heroes, support heroes have automatic healing that kicks in after they haven't taken damage for a while. Very similar to Mercy's passive, but a little bit of a lower rate.
Wait, this is the best change ever. For some reason, I get these messages saying I'm the reason Lucio players in Plat never heal their supports at all. But now they have zero excuses whatsoever, because you guys get self-healing. You guys don't need your Lucio to heal you anymore. In Overwatch 2, whenever that comes out. Are we even sure this is real? Is Australia even real? The thing I absolutely love about these gameplay previews is that they really nail what playing current Overwatch is like. You see, there is so much going on in this game and it makes perfect sense. First off, we have no idea if we're attacking or defending. There is a Bastion on our roof, our Moira has zero idea a Genji is behind her, then the Genji decides to focus on the tanks instead of the backline because he's an idiot, and then he gets killed because of it. And then, our fucking Moira dives into their backline and 1v1s a Winston. And wins. So one of our most common pieces of feedback that we get is that there is not enough tank and support characters in Overwatch. So we saw this and we straight up ignored it. So we made another DPS character called Sojourn, and she's one of our favorite heroes so far, and she's going to be really good at increasing the DPS queue time, and we can't wait to see you guys complain about this on the forums. Also, we're not going to tell you what our abilities are because we just don't feel like it.
Hero, Widowmaker is clearly like kind of the sniper. We thought there was a weapon that was kind of...
Recently, we've been getting really stressed because people keep complaining about Junkrat in their quick play games, and it is annoying us so much, and some days we just can't take it anymore. So recently, we've decided to fix this by driving out to the middle of nowhere and shooting guns for no reason whatsoever.
Freeze damage or electrical damage, but it gives the animators a bunch of crazy opportunities. You know, the animations are going to change to show them freezing and shattering. And
yeah, and also we thought tanks were not really that good at all, so we decided to give Winston Scatter Arrow. We just felt like it.
Each story mission has...
We've also gotten sick of Mercy mains complaining their team won't help them at all, so now her beam shoots these electric balls. And we've also brought back mass res, because we feel like it.
The polar. You could be moving through these darker alleys.
Very tall, elegant looking character that's blindfolded. 3 orbs that circle around her as her eyes, launch them at the player, and then it activates this tractor beam, and it's bringing you in, and then you get this awesome like anticipation of the hair opening up so you know what's about to happen.
Listen, I know some of you guys have crushes on Mercy, McCree, Hanzo, Mei, but this is a robot, Please remember that. Thank you. Alright, jokes aside now, let's have a little talk. It's your boy Steve here, and today was pretty crazy. If you didn't see the news already, Blizzard gave us a pretty good preview of what's going on in Overwatch 2. There are a lot of changes coming to the game. We have new maps, a full story mode, with a crazy amount of game modes and missions to play through, skill trees, and even some really interesting character and role changes coming to the PvP modes. Most of these changes, however, are really focused on PvE though, and it's really obvious where Blizzard is trying to take Overwatch as of right now. But this still looks really early in development. As of right now, Overwatch 2 isn't planned to release this year, and we honestly have no idea when it's going to be ready at all. After playing this game ever since beta, I might as well wait and see if it's worth it. I don't want Blizzard to rush this at all because I think we all know what happens to games that are, rushed out. My feelings towards Overwatch 2 are really positive, and if I'm still making content on this game, I'll be sure to keep it going for Overwatch 2. But after finishing watching the stream and rewatching it a couple of times, there's just one question that I'm just really confused about. And that is what happens to current Overwatch right now. And as I was watching the PvP part of the stream, I noticed they were talking about a lot of PvP changes to roles and some characters as well. And it feels really weird to watch it because Overwatch 2 just looks like this totally different PvP game in terms of, their experiments. And a while back, we were introduced to the experimental card in Overwatch, a way for the devs to let players try out hero changes so they could get feedback and see if they were good enough to go through to live. But they're not really exciting at all. They're really basic. It's simple things just like Winston has more health, Reinhardt does slightly more damage, Reaper shotguns are slightly more consistent than they were before. Meanwhile, looking at Overwatch 2, they have these crazy buffs going on to Reinhardt's charge where he can turn better and cancel his own charge. Something players have been requesting for years, and it feels like we won't get these changes until Overwatch 2, which honestly, it makes no sense to me whatsoever why we have to wait. I feel like right now, Overwatch is pretty much going into the dark age at this point. It was a year ago almost when we got Echo, and then coming to think of it as well, I think it's almost been 2 years since we got the last Overwatch map, which was Havana. I know Kanazaka was pretty new as well, but I mean like a competitive map, for quick play, for comp, all that type of stuff. And it's just weird because Havana came out 2 years ago and we've gotten not really that much content ever since, and really most of the time it's just recycled events with some new skins and some game modes, but nothing super crazy type deal. I said type deal again. I need to stop saying that. Oh my god, why do I keep saying... I don't know how other content creators are feeling right now, but I feel like they all feel the same emotions that I'm feeling. They're all excited for Overwatch 2, but kind of worried about what's going to happen with Overwatch 1. That really feels weird saying Overwatch 1. I don't know why that feels weird. But to finish things off, I think Overwatch 2 is going to be an amazing game, and I think it's going to be worth the wait. And I hope the support that devs got today really helps them out, and it really gives them this good morale boost to work their hardest onto the game and to make all the people that love Overwatch super happy. And it brings in new players, old players, just a lot of people, I want this game to be alive again. I want people to enjoy Overwatch again. I want people to just actually appreciate this game for what it is, instead of seeing it as a toxic mess. Also, I think it's really funny with the video I made yesterday. There was just I was hoping for all these really cool ideas like customization, like crossplay, a ping system. There's so many crazy things, and then like everything just got smashed in the face and just none of them happened. I gotta tell you, don't ever ask me to predict the future. I know I'm Australian and I know I live in the future, but please don't ever ask me to predict the future because I suck at it. Maybe this is happening in a parallel universe and I'm probably in the wrong universe. Come to think of it, Steve is in the wrong universe right now. So, there's that. Oh, yeah, and regarding Lucio and like how I think he's going to be in Overwatch 2, I feel like he's going to be really stupid type deal. I said type deal again. He's going to have 2 boops. You know how Reinhardt, he had 2 boops? Not 2 boops, 2 fire strikes. Now Lucio's going to have 2 boops, so he's going to double boop people. And I feel like he's going to be really annoying to play against. I don't know what they're going to do with him though. And I hope they kind of like, do something really cool with him. Kind of like how they do with Reinhardt. And I'm just really excited to see how every single character changes when, you start up Overwatch again. And I feel like the game is going to be like, when you boot it up Overwatch for the first time, it's going to be fun. I feel like the PvP is going to be fun. The PvE is going to be fun. New York is in the game. The India map looks great. The Rome map looks good. Apparently it's romantic. So, if you want to kiss someone on, Overwatch 2, go to Rome, I guess, because you like that or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to go now. I like bananas. Thanks for watching. Why am I such an idiot?